Alright, we're back here. Everyone's enjoying the Godbird's Eyrie with me, Get Daved. As I mentioned, this is where the game slows down a bit. The World of Darkness, like, it would have been okay if we just found Imperia in this weird place. That would have been, oh, hey. Oh my goodness, it actually mattered. It's a good thing we backtracked. A demon whip. Oh, an air of danger. Well, best not equip it for now. We're still using thin air attack, although we may have crossed over on it. Okay, so that was secretly 2 exits. Man, I'm really glad I checked. I was very convinced something that was not true was true. As they say, it ain't the things you don't know that get you in trouble. It's the things you know for sure that just ain't so. Viewership, take this one. Okay. I'm glad he has that move. I was hoping he'd do it to the Dullahan. Great success, everyone! Okay, back up the hill. I hope you enjoy the view. It is not bad. Helps. So A, it looks cool, but B, this also really contributes to the sense of space or place, which is important. It's something I think is very lacking in modern games, and this is probably the best example of it of all time, in my opinion, because stuff feels pretty far away, I guess, but in a lot of games these days. Yeah. Oh man, I've turned into it. You know, they'll have a giant empty world or something like that. Oh, darn it. I keep forgetting it's been moved. And I don't know. This combines like the insane freedom that you would have in the NES games. Like when you're in a boat in like Dragon Quest. Well, we'll just pick 4 as the example. I think you get a boat in 2. I'm 99% sure you do. But yeah, you just like find the land. If it's a mountain, you can't get off there. Otherwise, the answer is 100% yes. Just get out of your boat. And now it's much more common for, okay, well, there's these 9 ports in the world you can go to. Well, you're essentially clicking down a menu now. And you're not really exploring so much as checking boxes. This is starting to go very poorly. You know, which is what the exploration system in FF10 was. Everyone was bummed out because they got progressively worse. Like, 6, every world's got an airship. Probably start with that. 7, you get the airship eventually and a couple other vehicles. The first one's kind of limited in where it can go, but and then you get options, and you can do it underwater. Underwater, there's only a couple places you can visit, but it kind of makes sense because it's underwater, and you know you got to go where there's air. There's a couple interesting cave systems you can explore, so that works out all right. I guess I'm going this way. I wonder if I can... All right. I added the airship later in the game, and it's a little jankier, feels slower, turns like there's lag when you turn. 9 did the same, super... pretty late game that you get your own airship, which is especially weird in a game that's functionally about airships. And, you know, life, but, But, you know, there's a lot of vehicles that fly. Anyway, and then 10, you do get the airship, but there's just a menu, and you, like, put in secret codes. Like, Masamune, or something to that effect. And you land in a weird area, and it's like, that's not really fun. The fun comes from, like, a place you saw where you're like, oh man, I could never get up there. Dang it! Like this moment. You know, I think at the very least, it made me happy. Also, our resources are starting to become a bit of an issue. We have Bianca's pool of MP. Conveniently, Jessica doesn't spend a ton of MP in boss fights. Oomph isn't too expensive. Wow, Harvest Moon is 6 MP. Thin Air Attack is 2. Would you like to do 60 damage to everybody for 2? Or 20 for 6? Unbelievable. Oh no! We'll be okay. Yeah, we're fine. And the goose. I was 100% prepared for him to fall asleep there. And yeah, I was just gonna punch. Alright, we're down to Dumb Inception Place. You know what? Here's what we'll do. And 140 damage? Oh, okay. Yangus can probably take the front one. Oh no! How many hit points do those guys have? They've got to be running low. Every time the camera has cycles between 2 events and stays the same, give yourself 1,000 get Dave points. I wish it happened a little bit more. Oh. It got me. gets me every time. Ah! Good. I am where I thought I was. In agony. You know what would be cool? If we had some sort of grappling hook we could shoot across. Yeah. I'm tempted to cast Zap. Ooh. All right. We'll call it a draw. I mean, I'm glad it didn't happen to me. Good. Now, yeah. This is frustrating to watch. Okay, one down. Whiffing on that desperation attack was pretty bad news. Okay. Anyway, I was bringing up exploration because it's going to be super relevant soon. And I mean, kind of is throughout the game, but there's treasure everywhere, so there's points in looking all sorts of places. You never know when you're going to find a chest. You never know when it's going to be good or bad. And there are really good things in chests. Final Fantasy recently has a real habit of... we're playing boxes with the little tinkle on the ground for everything. Which is... It's a very tiny detail, but less fun. And then... What did I get in that last chest? I didn't pick it up yet, did I? I don't know. Anyway, that fight went on for a while. Final Fantasy. I've said this lots of times. Yeah, there we go. They just like to have like a potion in the chest, and like that kind of continues to the end of the game. And it's all just backwards. I want to find gear. We've had that talk. But more importantly, like the sense of scale is really good in the game, and like how to deal with towns is kind of complicated. They used to just have the world scaled essentially. Like there'd be a house on a map, and that was the town, and then you step on it and then it would load the town area. So that's how Final Fantasy VII, 8, 9 did things. 12 got around it by just having zones like an MMO and didn't really interconnect them. Like everything's just gated by cliffs everywhere you go. or chasms. It's not really an open world, and a lot of open world games aren't. They'll have like open areas. There always has to be a boundary somewhere. Or yeah, I guess you could have a spherical planet. But like Breath of the Wild is a really good example, as one might expect. Even though Hyrule is surrounded by this chasm. It's just huge. It doesn't need any more, and you get the sense of how things are connected, and you can take multiple routes. If you feel like climbing, you can climb over a mountain, and if you feel like finding a way around, you can do that. So it's got all those things. But this game does it best. There's much to be learned from it. There we go. The encounters seem to be getting bigger. At least the experience rewards are okay. Good. They had Angela spending all the MP. I may actually transfer. Yeah, we're just gonna do this for a bit so she naturally regenerates some MP. Because, I mean, Gemin is a boss. I know I was making fun of how he looked before, but you may recall I did that in a cave kind of recently. To hilarious effect. Come on, clean sweep. Anyway, I think once we get to the top of the thing, of the Eyrie, it's the end. For now. So that'll be a nice treat. Anyone? Oh yeah, of course it went like that. Okay, to the twisty. There we go. We just gotta get up this ramp alive. Oh my goodness! Oh, it actually worked. Good news, everyone. Yeah, too bad that's gone. Dragon Quest improved a lot when they introduced on-map encounters. I mean, and they're still using, even in Dragon Quest XI, the newest one, they're using like on-map avatars representing groups. Chrono Trigger came out in 1995. Didn't do that. Just saying, it was a pretty good game. Still ahead of its time. Used geometry and like positioning to make all those things matter. Probably going to be the Angus show, I think. Probably going to be the one more term show. There we go. Get me out of here! That's jamming. And they actually use the hero's MP. Okay. Oh, do I not have any prayer rings? Let's do it. Alright, he's kind of big. No. I think guy on the left has. Sap, so we gotta take that out. Extremely long pause. Wonder how often this guy's gonna call for reinforcements. Miss! Good. Oh! Well, there is that consolation prize. He's just a poor boy from a poor family, so... Yeah, you're in trouble, buddy. He probably doesn't have, like, the blinding ice wave. He would, however, attempt to twist my head off. Refresh the timer on it. I'm gonna drop him in one hit, I swear. Oh, that's super inconvenient. That rules out multi-thrust. That's okay. Oh, he might be able to knock me down with his attacks, though. All right, I'm gonna try for it. And Angela's got a bazillion hit points, so... Or magic points. Pardon me. Yeah, I saw that one coming. Good turn order. Alright, that one's a bit of an issue. Alright, we're going for it. No, I want all the damage on him. We'll throw out a Kaboom Boom. The smart thing to do could be considered to do this for 2 turns. Attempt to get the hero to full psych, but I mean, come on! And then use multi-thrust. Multi-thrust, you lose the oomph on the first one. So, I'm fine with this. Eh? Don't laugh, it adds up. He can't have that many turns left in him. And I mean, he's well sapped. I guess. That's pretty bad. This is gonna get them both. Alright, well, 1 out of 2 ain't bad. This turn we actually are accepting some danger. I opted not to summon the team because... glory. Whoa, no level ups. Yay!
No human could be so strong. Of course, Imperia. She brought you here from the world of light to defeat me. What a fool to think she could get the better of me.
No!
I'm taking her egg with me.
This is where you throw the spear.
The day she tried to trick
What was that noise?